good morning. Thought I'd let y'all see me with my morning face. Since we're talking about entrepreneurship, I figure why not be very transparent with you while I go through this journey. Sorry, y'all, if I'm squinting, but I don't have my glasses on. I tell you, some days it could be very discouraging waking up. I don't know about you, but have you ever not wanted to wake up in the morning? You know you got things to do and you don't want to wake up because you don't know what you have to face for the day. That's what being an entrepreneur is like. It is not easy being an entrepreneur. When you decide that you have a higher calling and you know you're destined for some greater, trust me, the journey is not an easy process. It's a discouraging one. It's going to make you want to quit and give up tons of times, not want to get out of bed. And I think what makes it worse is knowing you don't have the support. I don't know about you, but like having to do it alone, I sometimes wish I had help. I'm going to give you a tour of my office when I get there later on, but I did that all by myself. I'm going to show you what I did. Of course, I paid somebody to put up my TVs, but what I'm saying, I'll show you what I mean when I get there. But as I start out my day, I start out praying and asking the Father to give me strength to endure this day, to endure the journey. Will I get business today? Let me tell you something, being an entrepreneur is not an easy journey, and I'm not saying this to discourage you, but that's why I created these courses, because sometimes if you can at least get into a business where you can market it well, because a lot of times we don't know how to market ourselves, and that's part of what I'm going to talk in the trainings that I'm putting together. And so I was very careful about the people. I go and I take trainings and I learn people and stuff, and I had a mentor in my journey, because I was like, when I became a notary, I was discouraged. Every journey I get into is discouraging. I'm gonna share some with you shortly, but I was like waiting for months to get my loan signing, paying for trainings, buying my printer, and stepping in faith and not having one lead. It's very discouraging. I don't know if you've been through that, but then paying for the expensive courses and not knowing what's going to happen, right? And then finally the loan signings began to trickle. Last year it was mostly refinances, but then you have to start knowing how to market yourself. Until I met this amazing mentor, and she came up with, she noticed that there was a problem where notaries needed help, and she kind of got the vision I was trying to get, because I saw there was a problem in the notary world. As with every business, you observe to see where the problems is. So I noticed little trends, like right now it's all about getting grants, and so people pushing that in your head, like you need a grant. Right now getting grants is not easy after all that COVID stuff and getting stimulus checks and all those small business loans that got given out. SBA is only giving grants to nonprofits and educators. Other than that, you got to hustle hard to find a grant. But if you can start a business at a local, I have not gotten any grants. I've done everything on my own, and I tried with the grant and it didn't work out. And sometimes they want you to be generating a certain amount of revenue. So my apologies, but I'm not into the grant, because I noticed everybody is doing that suddenly. If you look at the trend, before it was business credit. Now it's, oh, you need a grant. You need to be careful with people pushing your face, because these people see opportunity and run with it, and everybody is not about helping you win. Take it from me. I've been in business since 2010, and with my jewelry business, and selling my handmade jewelry. I've always had the business mindset, and I don't know about you. How many of you wake up and you're already thinking business? Sometimes I'm even dreaming business. I go to sleep. I'd be tired in the morning because I go to sleep late, either reading a book, listening to an audio book, thinking of ideas. How can I help somebody else? Encourage other people. As you can see, I'm still squinting because I'm still tired. My assistant woke me up early this morning. I went to sleep late last night. I may just take myself a little nap before I start my day, which is one of the benefits of being in business for yourself and not having to work for anybody. I don't have appointments because I've been working on these courses that I'm putting together for whoever desires to take them. And then I said, you know, I put myself in other people's shoes and I'm like, how can I help somebody else? For one, I could keep you encouraged. I could let you know it's not easy. Every day you wake up, it is not easy. You have to have a made up mind and live today. That's why it says don't worry about yesterday because it's gone. Don't worry about tomorrow. You don't know what it brings. You got enough troubles today to endure. So one of the things, you know, and I'm going to tell you about people not supporting. And I've been with this business since 2019. They have the greatest products. It saved my life, literally. I had a horrible health. You know, I have a medical condition. And I almost passed away in 2018. Like, I think that's the last time my foot touched the grave. It's been a 15-year journey. You know, I have to take care of my health. So, you know, every morning, part of what gives me energy is my green goblin. I make fresh juices. But these products, I started detoxing with this tea. And I have different teas. This one's the plain one. I'm a total life changer. And so this tea is the regular one, but I have the one with CBD in it also, the lemon flavor and the raspberry flavor. They have fruit punch flavor. There are all kind of detox teas, but the one with the CBD, I started detoxing with it, and then I started taking the CBD oil because I had anxiety and depression, right? And so I had a severe sciatic nerve that my husband and my sons would have to help me up and down the stairs, in and out of bed. It got so severe, I used to have to get shots on my back, and I could only get it about 3 times a year, the cortisone shot injections. And they're supposed to last 3 months. They would only last 1 month. And so I would be in horrible pain. On top of that, I gained weight that I couldn't shed because of the shots. I would fall for no reason. And I ended up using a cane and ended up with a walker. One day, a friend of mine, he had to literally carry me home because I pulled my leg and couldn't walk, and he had to help get me into bed. I've been through so much, but when I started taking the CBD oil and that tea, it detoxed me, it flushed out my system. And one day I noticed after like a month or 2 of taking that CBD oil, this is it right here, the Harmony Drops. I've been on it for 3 years now. I tell you, I have not had to take one more cortisone shot, no more cane, no more walker. Nobody has to help me in and out of bed. I can run, walk, wear heels again. I got my life back. And these products saved my life, literally. I got weaned off of a lot of medication thanks to these natural products. So that CBD oil restored my cannabinoid system. I believe in the products, but you know, people think, oh, you're trying to market a product. You're trying to market a product. No, these products really saved my life. It cleared up my skin. It cleared up my skin because I got the CBD spray. I mean, I've spent money on these products every month faithfully. And this spray, it's got CBD in it. So this is what I wash my face with the soap. They say it's got CBD in it. I wash my face with the cleansing soap. Then I spray this on my face, rub, you know, pat it in, rub it in, and when it soaks in, I finish it with this infinity oil. So this is my moisturizer. It's emu oil. And this is all I use, and I'm 51 years old. My skin, and I take the liquid vitamin. This is the vitamin here. As you can see, I got a brand new box already ready to open. It comes in little pouches, and it's liquid vitamin C. That stuff has my hair, helped my hair grow. It cleared up my skin. I used to have acne scars and these dark patches on my face. It has cleared up my skin. This is all I use. I wash my face twice a day with these products. And then this CBD oil is whenever this is cream. It's like Bengay, but this got CBD cream in it, and it has this like eucalyptus scent. So I'm faithful. Then it's like right now, I just popped 2 of these. These are natural energy pills. The reason I'm telling you all of this because I had put together a team because I had a vision, like how to promote the products back when everybody was just trying to do it the traditional way. But what happens is people, if you don't have a business mindset and everybody doesn't have the same vision, it's going to be tough. promoting it. So I started build a team, but I built a team with people who were not business mindset. They felt like, oh, she's just bossing me around, and all this stuff. So things got real like dramatic, and I can't deal with that. I need people who have a strong business mindset, who see the vision. And it's people that's become millionaires in these products. Trina the rapper, she sells these products. It's a lot of famous people that sell these products, believe it or not. That's how famous these products. What I love about it is like, if you don't have business, whatever, if you learn how to market these products, they could drop ship it in almost anywhere around the world. So many places around the world, they drop ship it for you. They deliver the products for you, give you a free website, and you just got to buy products every month to stay on top, to get your smart ship. Like how I get you don't have to get everything I get, but you get your like 2 or 3 products a month. And then there's ways to buy products for less money and then flip it to sell it for more money. It's a business, just like any other business. It's a marketing business, right? Why I got in this business is because of the CBD, because right now CBD is going to explode. It's already getting out there. If you look everywhere, CBD, and I'm telling you, this CBD right here is it got rid of my anxiety. I still suffer from depression sometimes, probably because of all the hard work that I put my body through and with my condition. And so I have to push very hard. Like some days I'm very fatigued, so I popped 2 of these to give me a boost of energy. But it's a business that you don't have to invest a whole lot to do it. The thing is that you got to be a team. You got to have a business mind, and it's everything in business is a technique. It's a skill. You have to learn it. You have to acquire it. So the next thing, I started fixing credit. I was with a company where they say they got lawyers that fix your credit. And I see me, I don't just go by what I hear. I like to do my own research. And that's with my spirituality, with everything. I've always been that way. And so I started asking too many questions, and I like it. So I decided to start my own credit business. So people always want their credit fixed like yesterday, like you've had jacked up credit all your life. You don't have good budgeting skills. You get credit cards, mess them up, and now you think somebody gonna fix your credit overnight. But I have a book where I have like a ton of deletions for credit that I've fixed in the past. It's not easy getting your credit fixed. It takes time. That's the thing. And people have no patience. And that's the thing that this world has us, where we want everything yesterday. Business takes a while. Being an entrepreneur, it takes a while to get there, and even people that are up there, you think they don't go through the struggles. They put on their makeup and look fantastic, and they don't tell you all the things they go through. They'll tell you what they went through in the past. They don't tell you they still go through it. So I said, what if I'm transparent? What if I tell you my pains, my struggles? You know what I mean? And then I got my tax business. I've spent a lot of money on mentoring, and I still, I hire people to help me run my business. I have assistants that help me run my businesses because it's so much, so people think you're rich. They don't understand you putting your money back into your businesses. And so sometimes people don't get the pains, the struggles, the sacrifices. And it's not that you're in competition with anybody else, because you're so busy competing with yourself. You understand? And so that's why I created this group, because I'm like, it's a lonely journey. I said, what if I could put a group where people can participate? Because if you don't say, hey, this is my struggle, if you don't share your pains, if you don't say, you know what, this is where I'm stuck, then what's the point of having this group? I want you to be transparent like me, to say, you know what, yes, I understand. I put that's why I put that survey. I've been spreading it all over the place, because people have been filling out the survey, because I'm like, what made you want to start a business? That's one of the questions that I ask. And I'm interested in the answers that I'm getting in the survey. It touches my heart. The different things that people say, about wanting to leave a legacy, about wanting to stop working for people, and I'm gonna tell you this, it's not easy, but I tell you what, I rather do what I'm doing cry, be tired, than to ever go back to a 9 to 5. What made me finally quit my job is because at my age, I was being paid $12 an hour. I have 2 degrees, 2 college degrees, and working at a hospital processing refunds because they demoted me from my billing position in cardiology because someone said I wasn't catching on to the coding. But funny enough, when they demoted me, they brought me a big stack that her and another woman could not code, because it's not that they didn't know how to code, it's just they had that much work overload. So she asked if I could step in and help. Do you know, in one day I coded it all, left the stack, and she comes later on in the week and asked me, was I able to start yet? I said I finished the next day, and she was in shock. I never got recognition for any of the work that I did. They owed years of back payments to Medicare and Medicaid. I handled it. And I gave them a month's notice because I used to go home discouraged. And I don't know if it was because I was the only colored one there. I hate calling that color card because I'm not that type of person. I think that that's so low vibrational that we're still in a time where people are prejudiced over skin color and gender. And I just think that with all this technology, it's amazing to me how the ignorance on certain things still exist in this. We're in such a low vibrational realm, and that's what I see. And it's so, like, I see how broken people are, how lost, how they're afraid. It's the fear, and I refuse to partake. I choose to raise my vibrations, to think higher, and I'm like, people, that's why I created this group. That's why that's why I'm working on these trainings, because I'm like, what if I could find affordable ways for them to do this and learn not only how to build a business affordably, but also how to make themselves presentable and make it affordable. Because one thing you need to understand, you have to invest in your business. That's part of the sacrifice. You can't be cheap with stuff and think that things are going to fall in your lap, that somebody's going to come and rescue you, tell you all their sauce for free, when they've done spend thousands of dollars. I see people crying about that they can't afford this, that. You chose that when you chose to go in business for yourself. And I hate to break it to you like that, but that's the truth. If you're going to business for yourself, you need to understand that the sacrifices that come, and it's a daily sacrifice. I wake up early. Do you know how much money I spend? I got my team that I got to pay. I got my websites that I had to pay to get them built. But you know what? That's part of what brings me business. I had somebody on my website called me yesterday because she wants mentoring. Some people scheduling fingerprint appointments because they love my website. If you go to tmfsfingerprint.com, that's my website. It looks very professional. It was very well thought out. So I put my all into my businesses. And so you got to understand that things are not going to pop off right away. That's part of the process. But if you could have a group of people that could share their pains, that could be transparent, that we could be there for each other, that's what I'm trying to do, to let you know, yeah, it's tough, but at least you're not alone. I want you to see what other people are going through and to share your stories and to say, hey, this is where I'm stuck. Because how can we know where somebody needs to help you if you don't speak up, if you're not transparent? We got to stop hiding and pretending that it all is well, and let go of ego and pride and competition and stuff, and really be there for each other. Because if we're all entrepreneurs, then why not create this community where other entrepreneurs could feel safe, that we could come and be transparent? Or is it just me feeling this way? Is it because I don't like this being a me thing? You understand? But because I'm like, if I'm going through this, there's got to be other people going through this. You know what I mean? And so now with the notary business, when things slowed down, and I noticed a lot of notaries were discouraged and saying, hey, I'm not getting any signings, because I'm like, there's more stuff than just signings. There's more stuff that you can do, but you got to think outside the box. You know what I mean? So I say, let me record this video while I'm having my breakfast. My oatmeal is probably cold by now, but it's okay. I just want to be transparent, and I want you to be transparent, be honest, share. If you don't partake in the group, then we can't have a group if we don't have people participating. And I desire to get to know you, to know your pains. Like I had a girl tell me the other day, yeah, I want to start a business. But I don't know what to do. I've had people tell me they don't know how to present, how to start a business. And that's what I'm here for, because I understand and I don't mind sharing my things with you. I don't mind making it affordable, because I know everybody doesn't have thousands of dollars to invest in courses. But in order for me to make it affordable, I need to be able to have enough students enroll in what I'm doing. And that doesn't happen alone. Help me spread the word. If you know other young entrepreneurs, people who want to start a business, share the survey with them. Copy the link and share it with them. Let them see what I'm doing, because we're supposed to help each other. It's each one reach one, teach one. And that's what I'm trying to break you out of, the me. What about if we're a community? What if we help each other? So hopefully, I've been talking with my assistant about us sharing stuff about entrepreneur. What ideas help me to know what would you like to see in the group that would help you. And again, I'm waiting for the instructors to send me their bios, because I'm going to be marketing the training course that I'm promoting. It's supposed to kick off July the 3rd for whoever enrolls in it, because I'm hoping that by next week to have the pre-registration ready for whoever wants to pre-register, because they're going to get put in a raffle. So I'm going to talk about that. But right now, I'm just here like early morning, keeping you encouraged, telling you I understand your pain, your frustrations, but also I too am human, and I want you to share, because by you sharing, it keeps me encouraged to know, okay, I'm on the right path, because I feel like I was divinely guided to do this, because I saw my mentor teach other people different things. And I say, you know what, I want to model that, because some people say that you're copying their style. When a person mentors you and you're doing what they taught you, that's called modeling. It's not called copying. Copying is when you're stealing people's stuff that never trained you. But when you pay somebody to mentor you, that's called modeling. And when a student can become the teacher, that should be an honor to the instructor. And that's what I want to help you with. I want to be able to model and by my examples, so that you could see you're not alone in this. So anyway, I don't want to drag you along, because I'm here still trying to wake myself up, hoping these energies, they creep up on you. And I love that, because I'm not into that Red Bull. That's a heart attack waiting to happen. So these pills help to pep me up for the day. So I love you all. I hope you know that. And I hope you see what I'm doing, that you're catching this vision, that you see it, and that you join me in this movement, because I'm about young entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs. You don't have to be a notary. This is not just for notaries. Yes, it's notaries included, but it's not just for notaries. It's for people who are looking to start a business, or are alone and they're new. You're still learning and you don't have guidance. To keep each other encouraged, to give each other tips, and like I said, to promote the affordable training that I have going. But in order for it to be a win-win for everybody, because I have to pay the instructors, right? I have to pay my staff, I have to pay for the marketing. So I'm spending money doing this, but I have the vision. But in order to keep it very affordable for each student, I need more people to sign up, right? Because you're going to learn 10 different things in a 12-week course. The first day we're going to go on a live Zoom. The last day we're going to go on a live Zoom, because I want to see how you did, how you felt, what did you learn, what did you gravitate to, or what new thing do you want to add to your business, your new business, etc. So I'm very excited. The instructors are very excited. And I'm looking forward to getting to know some of you better and for you to partake. Okay, so y'all have a blessed day. I'm going to get to having my breakfast and starting my day out and getting out of ratchet morning mode. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye for now.